When you're making business decisions, what are the sorts of things that you consider? Now, you could be a business owner, you could be someone in a leadership role within a business, or you could be a team member within a business. At some point, we all have decisions to make, and how we make them, and what we consider in making our business decision has an impact, not only on ourselves and also those around us, and also customers, possibly internal and external. It can also have an impact on our brand reputation. So is that something that you consider when you're making a business decision? Because as we know, there are so many things that we will need to take into consideration when we're making decisions. And dependent upon how big the matter is, the thing that we're trying to make a decision about, will obviously then determine how many things we have to consider when making that decision and determining whether the decision is the right one. Now, when it comes to brand reputation, I would say it is important to consider that when you are making a business decision. However, sometimes we need to make a stand when we're making business decisions. Maybe there are other businesses, other individuals that we're involved with that can, that we're not aligning with, and maybe we need to make a stand and make a decision that protects our business and those within it. And that may mean sometimes that our brand may take a hit. But if we are strong and it sits with us that we have made the right decision, and yes, we're going to roll with whatever that means for our brand, then we're going to do that. And I'm sure we have seen organisations over the years who may have made a decision that didn't look good at the time and didn't seem like a good decision at the time and had an impact on the brand. But in time, they were able to, move on from that, and the brand was restored, which obviously takes some work. Something that I always speak to individuals about, and it doesn't matter what role you play within the organisation, whenever you're having a difficult time in making a business decision about anything, the easiest thing to do is to go back to the values of your organisation. And what do they mean for you in that moment? Values are always our guide for what we need to do when we're having a hard time making a decision. They will guide us. They should guide us, if they're the right values, to the best decision for an individual, their team, and their organisation as a whole. That's what values are there for. They are a guiding light, if you will, for how we operate within our business, with each other, with our customers, with external parties, with other suppliers, with government agencies. They are foundational to who we are as an organisation and how we want to be seen by the wider community. So really that's connected to our brand. Our values are part of who we are. They're a part of the brand that we represent. And so in that case, when we're making those business decisions, our brand reputation is very important. And so that's why sometimes people will make a stand, because they know that the stand they are making is connected to the values of the organisation and therefore connected to the brand that we represent as a business and how we want to be seen within the community. So I'd ask anyone out there who's having to make some, decisions at the moment that might be difficult. Are you going back to your values? Are you considering your brand reputation? The two go hand in hand. And what are you willing to stand up for and represent with your business and the decisions you're making? Will you stand by them? And that's where your values come into play. What does your brand represent?